Hi, I'm Coach Dave. Last weekend, after 6 months on a new training schedule, I ran a lifetime half marathon PB. I'm 65. I've been running for over 50 years. That shouldn't be possible. Want to know how I did it? Let's go through it. Over the last 15 years, I've completed 3 Ironmans, 5 ultramarathons, and countless other races at various distances. I describe myself as a lower to middle of the pack runner. I've always trained regularly, so I'm definitely not a newbie to this game. In October 2025, I was delighted to set a new half marathon PB of 1:57 at Tunbridge Half Marathon. Then I came up with a crazy notion of trying to qualify good for age at London Marathon, which would also probably get me a place in Boston if I wanted it. With my scary new goal, I decided I needed to take some risks. I started to run every day. I think I've only missed 1, maybe 2 days in the last 6 months. It helps that I'm retired and my children are all grown up. Still, doesn't make it easy though. Running every day naturally increases weekly mileage. I made a concerted effort to try to get to 80 kilometers a week. I'm hoping to push further to maybe 100 kilometers a week. At the same time, I've been building my long run to about 3 hours. My target marathon is the Milton Keynes Marathon on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. The most important factor in achieving consistent high volume is staying injury-free. I saw a video about Norwegian singles. It made sense to me. I put a lot of my progress down to this method. I've made several videos about it. I'll put some links at the end of this one. The sub-threshold interval sessions add a strong training stimulus while still being able to comfortably run the next day. The other thing I've been very diligent about is strength and mobility work. I do a weekly Pilates class run by a Russian gymnast. It's perfect for me. I don't think I've got my nutrition right yet. I've been making homemade gels for weeks. They work really well in training and save me loads of money. When I was running at a race intensity, I found it quite difficult to get the gels down in the same way. The water they were handing out on the race was in the paper cups. I really struggled to drink those on the run, even using the pinch technique. My day-to-day nutrition isn't perfect either. I'm not overweight, but I'd be a more efficient runner if I dropped a kilo or 2. And I'd still be well within healthy guidelines. The taper strategy in the book is very aggressive. Pretty much train as usual until 3 days before the race. Then do most of your normal runs, but at lower intensity. It suited me very well. In the past, long tapers have left me feeling a bit flat and jaded. The book said I could run my half marathon at 3 to 5% faster than I run my 10-minute intervals, which would mean a little faster than 5:10 per kilometre. Honestly, I didn't believe it. I decided I'd run the first 3 kilometres a bit slower than that, around 5:25 to 5:30, and then for the next 7 kilometres, taking me to nearly halfway, I'd go up to around 5:13, which would be a pace for around a sub 150 half marathon. I was astonished. When I got to halfway, that was exactly what I'd done. So I just kept going until with 3 kilometres to go, with the sub 150 still on, I just gave it everything I got. I ran the last 3 kilometres at 5 minutes per kilometre flat pace, finishing in 1:49. Amazing! How do you tackle and race half marathons? I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. I'll put links to a couple of other videos for you to look at. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.